Hello, how are you doing? My name is Joaquin Medina. I will be discussing the flaws of the child support system. And in this discussion, I will be using my personal experiences as an example for a better explanation. One thing that is set in stone by the child support system is that every state has their own way of running it. They are allowed that opportunity to do it. However, they see fit, that's it. These laws don't normally change, not as often as people would like for them to change, because it's pretty outdated on how they go about determining their plans and payment plans, should I say. Um, One other thing that isn't taken into consideration is the checks and balance for the system. However, when certain things aren't being done, should I say, as a payment be made, we have the easy check and balance on that factor of, okay, we'll go ahead and suspend a license. You can go to jail. That stuff happens immediately. However, some of the predetermined agreements by law in regards to seeing your child and such and so forth, that's not even looked upon as a issue. It's more so just swept under the rug. That has a lot to play into the child support because you pay a certain amount for your child. Majority of these court orders have a visitation, which is based off of that amount of time that you have determines the amount of that you pay, and you're paying this amount and you can't even see your child. So that causes a major problem, which is a major flaw in many people's situation. One thing that isn't taken into considerations are life-changing events such as divorce, remarry, additional children. Let's say in my situation, I'm paying $900 for my child support. I now have another wife and two additional kids, and I'm still supposed to pay that $900 towards my first child. I have no problem paying the child support at all. That's not an issue at all. But some things must be changed, right? That's what we would think, but it's not seen that way. In the state of California, they look at, okay, that's your situation here, situation A, and situation B. You just accumulated situation B. You deal with it as such as you see fit. Situation A is going to continue to be here, and we'll continue to monitor and enforce the standards in that. That's how they see it. And should I say, I can have the opportunity to do what is called a modification. However, you must meet certain criteria to get that modification, and that is one of the issues at hand. Um, One thing that I've seen with a major flaw that causes a lot of heartache between parents and co-parenting is the fact of the misuse of the money towards the child. Um, a lot of mothers and fathers who receive child support, they'll just sit there and receive it as if, okay, that's the money paid. And I've seen on numerous occasions in my current, before I took my son, and now I have custody of him. But prior to that, I'm paying over $900 of child support, and yet some of the basic needs aren't being met. Where's the check and balances in that? That's what we need to sit there and work on. If we can sit there and develop checks and balances for some other government assisted programs such as welfare, unemployment, and EBT, how is it different? Or why is it different to sit there and have a checks and balance on how this money is being spent towards your child? I'm not saying, okay, I send $956 a month for my child that we both brought into this world, and I expect him to eat caviar daily. No, that's not the case here, but I do expect for him to have a haircut. I do expect for him to have clothes on his back. I do expect for him to have whatever educational assistance is needed. That money, just because he's living with you, doesn't mean, oh, yeah, it's going to cover the rent. That's not how that should be allocated or handled. And that's just misuse. The ideal of how some feel that the money is being put to use is just totally clueless in most cases, should I say. Um, in some cases, the child is used as a negotiation tool when dealing with child support. And what I mean by that is that the parent that is receiving child support, they know, okay, well, I could get a little bit more of this money or a little bit more of that money out of the pocket, or think that they can get that. However, they sit there and will like, I won't allow you to see your child, and that's just totally wrong. I've seen this personally, and I mean, where is the checks and balances? I understand we have programs in place to enforce the standard of child support, but where are the programs, or should I say, why isn't there a program that enforces the receiving end of child support to adhere to the standard that has been given, or the order that has been given by the court, uh, which is the reason why you're receiving child support anyway. We can't overlook this. I mean, I like to go to the fact of, and the simple thinking as it's just a government brand program. You must take a urinalysis test if, well, not saying it now, but in most cases, since states are running it, they're deciding that for you to continue to receive this EBT card, or for you to continue to receive this welfare assistance, you must do random urinalysis tests, and you must show the fact that you're trying to get a job. If it's that easy to do it for that, why is it not easy to sit there and imply that towards the child support system? I can go on and on and on in regards to child support, because it's a very, very dear thing to me. I've paid it for many, many years, and now that my son is living with me, I have over a year now. I have yet to receive a dime. I find this as a flaw, major flaw. We as parents, we have our responsibilities, and it's expected for us to adhere to it. The law gets into our system. We put the law in our situations more than we should, but when they're in it, in most cases they're helpful, in most cases they aren't. I hope that I at least left you with a little bit of understanding on what I see as some of the flaws, and hopefully it was as informative as I tried to make it. Thank you very much. Goodbye.